Zuppa di pesce alla Matalotta. Matalotta traces back to Sicily. And in Sicily, they all cooked Matalotta-style. But what it really came at the end is that you can use any fish, anything they caught, they cooked it this way. And it is delicious. So here I have some grouper, a nice firm fish, but you can do, if you have monkfish, you can do halibut, any fish that's a nice big piece and that you could kind of put it in chunks and it doesn't break down on you. Let me put some olive oil here. Okay. There you go. Nice chunks. So, you know, like a zuppa di pesce, Italian zuppa di pesce, everybody loves it, and it's any fish that you've got. But the Sicilian call it matalotta. So let me just season. You know, whatever with this fish, meat or whatever, before you begin to cook it, always season it with salt. This way the salt goes into it. Okay. And not just lightly flour it to sear the fish, but also, you know, the flour, it also then slowly breaks into the sauce and makes the sauce denser and creamier. Okay. So here we are with the fish. I am waiting for I want it to be nice and hot so that we get a crust right away, so it doesn't begin to stick to the bottom. So you don't want to smoke the olive oil, never. Any oil, you don't want to smoke it, but you want to bring it up to temperature as high as it gets. I'm feeling it right here, and it's hot. And once you put the fish, do not begin to fidget with it. Let it form a crust underneath. So I'm going to leave it just like that, and we will begin to cut the vegetables. Not too fine, you know, nice pieces. I think nice kind of chunks of the onion, because I want it to sort of live with the fish. In other words, to swim with the fish in the sauce. Okay, so let's see. And just keep in mind, we don't need to cook the fish now. We just need to give it a nice searing. And I'm gonna let it a few more minutes. Let's cut the celery now. And again, the celery, little pieces like that, so they're crunchy with the fish and the onion. So that's that. Let's begin to pull out the fish. Lowering a little bit the fire, let's put the onions in. And so now we're building the flavors here. Some bay leaves in. And Cerignola olives, these beautiful big olives, they're so meaty and they will bring a lot of flavor to this dish. And the capers. A little bit of wine. We add wine for its flavor and acidity. And olives have a salinity, also capers. So you have to be careful. Always think about the ingredients that go into your dish and how are you going to season them. A little bit of salt, just like that. We always have time to add it at the end. And peperoncino, you know, I like my peperoncino, nice and spicy. And once the alcohol has evaporated, we'll go into putting the tomatoes. And so these are peeled tomatoes. I like some Marzano tomatoes. Why are they good? They have a thin skin, they have a lot of pulp, few seeds. Seeds are tannin and they're bitter, and it has less juice, few juice. Juice is acidity, and you don't want the tomato acidity in your sauces. And we'll bring this to a boil, and then we will add the fish, in this case, the grouper. So you see, I cooked it, but you can see here that it's still raw. and that's the way you want it. So the vegetables have cooked, and they'll have to finish cooking yet because we'll add the fish, we'll add the grouper, but also clams and shrimps. This looks good already. Welcome to my library. I'm here, I'm reading your questions, and I'm happy to answer them. And here I have one from Barbara. I made your tomato onion focaccia today and added Kalamata olives. All of your recipes I have tried have been a big hit with my family, especially my husband Jim. All right, Barbara, thank you. Let's look at the picture. Oh, looks delicious. Wow. Barbara, congratulations. And I'm thrilled that Jim is happy. Here I have another photo. And Devon writes, I served 23 years in the Marine Corps, and being in the kitchen has been very therapeutic for me. Here's a picture of my cioppino. Let's see his cioppino. Oh, Devon, it looks great. You're fantastic. It almost looks like mine. It does. Congratulations. And yes, cooking is very therapeutic. And I have great admiration and gratefulness for the service people, people like you. Thank you very much. And your cioppino looks fantastico. So here we are. The sauce is delicious. What I'm doing is I'm pushing all the grouper aside because I'm gonna add the clams, and I don't want the clams to break the grouper. So let me put the clams on the side, right in here. That's it. We want them to open. Let me cover them like this, increase the heat so that they really come out. Here I left the tail on the shrimp, and the tail, of course, is decoration. You can remove it or you can leave it, and your guests will realize that the tail is to be removed. So here we are. The clams are slowly opening. I'm gonna add the shrimps right in there. Okay. I don't want to mix it too much because the grouper will flake apart. So, and sometimes, you know, when I don't want to mix things, get in there and really spoil, what I do is I just take it by the handle and I go like this. I don't want it to overcook, but I want the clams to open. Let's put the plates right here. So, all right, this looks like it's ready to be served. Let me get a little plate for Lydia. Also, you know that I use a little plate underneath so I don't dribble all over the place. Okay, let's make the next plate. Okay. And now Lydia's plate. Let's go for Lydia. So, shrimp, a little bit of the clam, and okay, Lydia is set too. So, let me bring it to the table for you. Look how beautiful. All right, and I am all set. So, should I have a clam? Should I have a shrimp? Should I have a little grouper? But let me taste. So let's start with the clam. Delicious. Let's cheer with some Friulian white. Salute, and as I say every single time, tutti a tavola a mangiare. There's plenty for all of us. There's no better place to share than to share at the table and share food. When I was a child and in today's world, the basic of sharing is all about food sharing.
Bella parola, libiamo. Libiamo, libiamo dei lieti calici che la bellezza infiora. Libiamo, libiamo dei lieti calici
e beviamo ancora. Salute, Cicin, libiamo, nonna.